Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're continuing our series all about servant leadership. If you missed the intro video, make sure that you go back, check it out, because that'll set the foundation for what we're talking about today. Today, we're talking about how servant leadership can help us to improve our romantic relationships. So if you're new here, my name is Tatiana. I'm your go-to conflict resolution coach. I help you to apply communication strategies to help you woo your boo and your boss. So if you're looking to win at home and at work, stick around. So look, servant leadership is not just for the workplace. This is a mindset that can help you to strengthen your bond with your partner and create a really beautiful, loving, gratifying relationship. So what are the most common things that people want out of a relationship? Most people want more romance in their relationships, date nights, more affection, more random acts of kindness. That is in the DNA of a servant leader. Many want a life partner, somebody to share the human experience with, go on vacation, build a family, start a business, have that built-in support for when life really gets challenging. So how does servant leadership get us those things? 3 ways. For one, it helps to deepen our connection. Now, you could be a city girl if you want to, but when we are being real with ourselves, most of us want a beautiful, loving connection with another person. Servant leaders use their skill in empathic listening in order to create that deeper connection with another person. So instead of minimizing or judging when your partner shares a critique or a concern, servant leaders validate. It really does take a great deal of courage to be vulnerable and to share something with another person. So saying things like, "Thank you for trusting me with this information," or "I can understand why you feel that way." Those kind of statements create a safe space for deeper intimacy and connection to grow. Being a servant leader in our romantic relationships also helps us to increase trust. Servant leaders are honest communicators. They are reliable, and this fosters a sense of greater trust and security in the relationship. So this means sticking to your word. For people pleasers, this means doing the inner work to make sure that you show up as authentically as possible, doing the work so that your no means no and your yes genuinely means yes. That is how you build trust in a relationship. Last but not least, we get the things that we need in our relationship by being thoughtful. So there's this notion out there that men aren't romantic. I'll say that society's messaging and conditioning doesn't help with that. But I think it's not that men aren't romantic. I think that they're not held to a certain standard to be. Romance comes naturally to servant leaders because caring and being thoughtful is in their DNA. The servant leader's entire mission is to give and to meet the needs of their partner. So when both parties adopt this mindset, man, it creates space for a really beautiful, trusting, loving relationship. Servant leaders are very intentional about deepening connection, building trust, and being thoughtful. Servant leaderships are intentional about deepening connection, increasing trust, and thoughtfulness. The result is an environment that encourages the things that we want out of a relationship: romance, loyalty from a life partner. So, just like any other skill, we have to practice, right? Here are 5 ways that you can adopt the servant leader's mindset. And we're going to do this through the lens of love languages. This week, you will commit to loving your partner in the way that they like to be loved, not you, the way that they like to be loved. If their love language is quality time, take the time this week to plan a date that is tailored to all of the things that they enjoy. No distractions. If your partner's love language is words of affirmation, write them a heartfelt letter or text message, just acknowledging them, all of the things that you like about them, and express gratitude for all of the great things that they do for you and that they bring to your life. If their love language is acts of service, take something off of their plate this week. Take on a task or a responsibility that's typically theirs in order to lighten their load and show your support. If they like gifts, whatever it is that they like, go and pick it up. Maybe it's flowers, maybe it's their favorite snack, a gift card. But think about what they've been eyeing. What have they been talking about recently? If it's in the budget, go ahead and buy it. If it's not, this is your sign this week to start saving up for it. Last but not least, physical touch. If you know that your partner really enjoys this, foot rubs, hand massages, hugging, make it a game. Your task this week is to outserve your partner. So you let me know in the comments, how are you going to demonstrate servant leadership in your relationship this week? And if you're single, how are you going to serve yourself? If you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. Share it with your partner or someone that you know can use a little inspiration this week. Until next time.